This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you next Thursday. You listen to them with the next one, you know. And I don't see I go on, you know. Nobody don't understand word sound of power. Yeah, man, word sound of power. Sometimes I met a man lick you and go tell you something where you don't really want to hear, or is it damaging to the spirit? Yeah, sure say poverty gone down. You know, the first time since them had take stab at it. Poverty is less now. Unemployment is less now. Murder, gunman is less now. So, you know, so we have moved to a utopia now. A Shangri-La. Hope we can reach there. I don't go down to them and say, you know. I don't go to them and say, because it's everybody hope that what is being said is what has been done. You know, we need to see some light at the end of the tunnel. And I tell you, the tunnel long. So, we just say, I mean, we know the election are come on and them need to say certain things. But, I don't want to start the doubt. Because get my mind turn round and twist round. Because them done corrupt already. And if them have said these things, especially now, and put it in a certain people's head, say, I saw it go. You know, the people, them, you know, you push a dog around for so long. One day that dog and go and turn and bite you. You back up a rat in a car and go and jump on you. So we just hope, say, them statistics, we them show the people them, it's proper. We hope so. As far as me say, the same people them on the road, I beg. The same people them down at the Coronation Market, a pressure man for buy from them. And the same thing me see I go on. So if them know something with me no, well, so be it. We're going to take a break and come on to, we have an outside link here go on, you know, from Smirnoff broadcast. And as a matter of fact, we want to remind you about the special feature we have at 4 o'clock, which is called the People's Court, where we're going to take your call upon a certain subject. So we want you to tune into that. But meanwhile, we're going to go to this link from Smirnoff broadcast. I'm ready for it?
Yes, we are.
All right, Mama, go through.
All right, Mutabaruka, a pleasant afternoon to you and our listeners. And whether they're locked in via the 107s on the FM band, via our mobile app, or if you're locked in via www.irefm.net, a pleasant afternoon to you all. Of course, we're here at Rexo Plaza in Ochiria, St. Anne. It is a sunny but exciting day because Smirnoff is on the ground. So, you know, once Smirnoff is here, it's going to be a great day. It's all about the Smirnoff We Do Carnival campaign. And to talk with me now is the junior brand manager for Smirnoff, Mr. Elasano Wilson. Good afternoon and welcome to our airwaves.
Afternoon. Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you. The day is sunny, but Smirnoff turning it up.
Definitely.
All right, let's talk. What does Smirnoff We Do Carnival campaign represent?
Well, what the Smirnoff We Do Carnival campaign represents is togetherness, unity, you know, bringing people together to have fun in a safe and responsible manner. You know, that's kind of that's what the campaign is about. Those are values that us as Smirnoff hold very dear to us. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason why we decided to come up with this campaign. Right. To really give consumers the chance to really enjoy Carnival. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And of course, we realize Smirnoff has partnered with Genix Carnival in Miami. How does this collaboration enhance the We Do Carnival mantra in Miami?
Well, Smirnoff is the title. Well, Smirnoff was the title sponsor for Gen XS Carnival in Jamaica. This is a partnership that we've had for, I would say, the last 2 years, right? And we were very happy to continue that partnership. And I think what we decided to do this year is really to extend the Carnival experience by giving one lucky Smirnoff consumer a chance to have an all-expense paid trip to Miami Carnival, right?
Wow. So excitement. You're taking the Smirnoff excitement to Miami. Awesome. Of course, I know our listeners who are listening will want to know more about that. So I guess further on you will update them some more. But let's talk about what can customers win if they enter before May 23rd.
Okay, so...
And that's tomorrow. So today, hurry up, listen up and hurry up.
So we have started this promotion back in March, right? So it has been running from the 20th of March, right? And it ends tomorrow.
Right.
We have a whole host of prizes. So first we'll have weekly prizes where every week we're giving away 500 USD, right? We're giving away a cooler with Smirnoff products. We're giving away tickets to Best Weekend, which will be between August 1st and the 6th here in Ocho Rios, as well as we would have given away costumes to Jamaica Carnival. So the ultimate prize for us is that grand prize trip, all expense paid trip for you and a friend to Miami Carnival. And if you enter the promotion here today from Reggae Supermarket, we've just kind of sweetened the deal a little bit more for you because we're giving away a shopping spree to one lucky consumer who enters the Smirnoff We Do Carnival promotion today. Here at so.
Okay, all right, listeners, I hope you're listening and paying attention. Why was it important, though, for Smirnoff to include such a wide range of prizes in this year's promotion? Because I don't want to something like what we do.
Yeah, we really just wanted to ensure that we had a prize or an item that would cater to a wider consumer base. I mean, Smirnoff, we're a mainstream brand. We're pretty much available island-wide, right? And even though Carnival is mostly centered around Kingston and the metropolitan area, we really wanted to extend this, right, to have persons outside of Kingston so that they could experience Carnival promotion, and wanted to have prizes that would be attractive to them as well.
Right. In closing, is there anything else that you would like to add?
I would say if you're here in Ocho Rios, come on down to Reggae Supermarket. We have a whole lot of giveaways, and you just need to purchase one Smirnoff 750 ml, 200 ml, or a Smirnoff cocktail from your favorite restaurant or bar. Submit your receipt to our WhatsApp portal and account as an entry, and you might be one of the lucky persons who win the trip to Miami Carnival.
Awesome. It was a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Lasana Wilson.
It was a pleasure speaking to you as well.
All right, there you have it, our listeners. He's the junior brand manager for Smirnoff, and we're here at the Reggae Supermarket, Reggae Plaza, Ocho Rios, St. Anne. You need to come on over and join us. Be a part of the Smirnoff We Do Carnival campaign. I'm yours truly, Lady Timri. I will be back with my next link sometime after 3. Until then, it's back to Mutabaruka in studios.
Yes. We're there with you. Anybody hear about this little girl where get shot in her head? A woman in her bathroom, a bed, and a little girl up on the bed, and all of a sudden she hear, boy! When she run go out in the bedroom, and the little girl that dead, a gunshot. Nobody no broke in the house, I can't tell the police, them I say. Oh, that little girl get shot. If it personally, well, I'm going to assume, say, the mother in the bathroom. I wonder if other children was there. Because it just come away. It's nobody no broke in the house and little girl dead. Could it be that she shot herself playing with a gun? Then if that happened now, the woman who in the bathroom is a licensed gun owner. How the little girl get her gun? And if it's not the little girl, was somebody else, another little girl or a little boy in the room. There's some terrible thing are going on, and you wonder how these things just happen at this time. Them say this is, what them call it, Child's Month. You know, much things happen to picnic this month, Rasta. How the little girl that get killed? I don't hear yet, maybe it happened and I don't hear what caused it. But, them knows what caused it is a bullet. But Where the bullet come from? Who for gun? Was it a deliberate kill or was it an accident or a mistake? Maybe the mother them did want, I don't know. But it's sad, Rasta. It's sad that every time you hear these things, you hear it says a little picnic. A little picnic, Rasta. Just gone, just so. Just like the week before and the week before. And we see the people them are burn things in a grand spend because police go shoot ones and them are object to that. I don't hear what the youth was supposed to do, why him get shot or what was the outcome of that neither, because a big fire blaze in a grand spend in the road. We don't understand what is happening in Jamaica, Rasta. The thing I get away. You know, when you think so, there's one thing done and next thing happen. It can't just go run for a month. Why Jamaica can't run for a month without no car accident, no gun shooting, no police shooting? You know, why just a month? Oh, we can't do that. People must can control the madness. Why we can't have a month of nothing happening? I got too boring. It boy, I tell you. Anyway, we're going to take a time signal and come forward.
ABC 11.
Yes, and JLP FM, I mean, every day, from that idea, I notice, you know, every day, the Prime Minister has said something on radio now. Yeah, man, every day. One time I hear from him, you know, no, every day, especially upon JLP FM. JLP FM not easy. The man, them carry everything where him down do, everything where him do. Now the people them have to recognize that in a them time, yeah. This is the time now when you hear so much things that ring around your head, you know, that you hardly can choose again. And the man who talk the most, and you hear him voice the most, more than likely him go left an impression upon you the most. So I want the people them to think it out. Look at your situation from the last election to now. Look at your situation where you find yourself in or where you're still in. Look at the people them who live near you and around you. Look at your picnic and your man, or if you're a man, look at your woman. And sit down in a corner and ask yourself if your life is much better now since the last election. Look on it. This is how you're going to decide what you're going to do, you know. It's either you're going to vote one way or the other way, or you don't vote. You have to look on, is my life better off now than 4 years ago? For my children, my wife, or my woman, or me? Am I in a better opportunity if I have a little money in the bank where if anything happens, I can run go to hospital? If my light bill lock up because I can't pay the light bill still, can I afford now to pay the light bill? Am I still running up and down the road to find which part of the nearest pipe there to catch water? Look on the road, am I still graveling over gravel to go to work? Do I have to have 2 shoes? And this is the woman them. Do I have to have 2 shoes to go to work? One where I left my yard, you know, and when I reach near the workplace, I put on the other one to make it not look a certain way. Because that is what most people, women do. Them have one shoes, what them call the good shoes, wrap up in a one paper and put in their handbag. And then you have the other one now when them are left their yard. Because the road not so proper and dirt could have up on the road with a little mud. Them walk in other shoes and when they nearly reach Them look if anybody I look and take off it and put on the other one and apsy, cripsy, and go in at the office like, yes. You have to look on all these things. You have to look on the thing. Can I afford the taxi fare? Can I afford the bus fare for my children? Can I afford to give them lunch? Is my man coming home early in the evening so I can cook for him because him can afford to give me money to go to supermarket or market? All of these things you have to look on. And if the answer is no, you're in a serious problem. If when the day come, you up on one of them coaster bus, and I say you go and go vote, or you go and go cheer because you have to go in an election rally, and you have to go here so and this so. And when you're done, you're in the same situation where you did 4 years ago. You have to stop it. You have to stop it, man. Stop run down coaster bus, stop put up the politician to buy a give $5,000 to vote. Because a whole heap of that go run that year, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like how the man get razor pay. Like how the politician get razor pay now. Them just dump some of that in the pocket and say, watch, you go vote for me. Say a $5,000, yeah. I mean, while you buy the $5,000, you can buy a boom for yourself too. Because even though I get the $5,000, you know, I know I will get it back, but say a boom, buy yourself a boom and blow up yourself out there. We have to really take a stock because it's not lovely. It's not lovely. Even though they might say it's lovely, but it's not lovely. It's not lovely at all. As me I say, look at the situation where you're in and now and look at it then and see if it change now. That is what you need to do. Don't take what you hear on radio from them. Because that's what politicians they have to do, you know. Talk enough and tell lie. That is what them they have to do. Talk enough and tell lie. And them capture you so much that them get so, they are so articulate in their speech that you don't know what to do and then you get thrown off and digress. This is the Steppin razor, the art of war.
As Jamaicans prepare for massive cleanup activities on Labor Day tomorrow, the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, is urging them to properly containerize their waste. Containerization is the practice of securely packaging solid waste in garbage bags and placing it in designated containers, such as drums or skips, for collection. Executive Director of the NSWMA, Audie Gordon, said in encouraging this practice, stressed that proper waste handling saves time and benefits everyone. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in Grants Pen and sections of Barbican Road in the St. Andrew North Police Division. It began at 6 last evening and will run until 6 p.m. tomorrow. It follows a fiery protest by residents of Grants Pen yesterday. They are upset about an alleged fatal police shooting. The boundaries of the curfew cover Shortwood Road, Markland Drive, Andrews Pen Lane, Barbican Road, Kingston 8 and Grants Pen Road. During the curfew, all persons within the boundaries must remain in their premises unless permitted by the ground commander to leave. In news overseas, several people are believed to have died after a small plane crashed on a residential street in San Diego, California, in the United States this morning. No resident was seriously injured, but there are reports that some of the 10 people aboard the Cessna 550 aircraft died. The BBC says several homes were destroyed and cars caught fire after the private aircraft crashed into the Murphy Cannon residential neighborhood of the city. Police say around 100 people have been evacuated from nearby areas. Finally, the United Kingdom has signed a deal to hand over the Chagos Islands to Mauritius. The UK will also lease back the military base there for an average of £101 million a year. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer says the deal, which involves leasing the base for 99 years with the option of another 40 years, is in the UK's national interest. The Chagos Islands were separated from Mauritius in 1965 when Mauritius was still a British colony, and the UK purchased them for £3 million.
Everybody lit now in Africa. Leroy Siblings. Not Leroy Siblings, you know. Leroy Siblings are going to sing a tune about the person who live on everybody lips in Africa. Here we go. Ivory Coast. Because the Ivory Coast, them are bringing the American army for build army base right beside on the border of Burkina Faso. And the people, them say them don't want none of that in them country, so big coup in a Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, he say, play it back.
One more time.
Yes, yeah.
All right, Muta, thanks for rejoining us. Of course, we're here on the grounds of Rexha Plaza in Ocheria, St. Anne, where Smirnoff We Do Carnival campaign is on way. So let's give a briefing to our area listeners as to what this campaign is all about. The We Do Carnival campaign reflects Smirnoff's commitment to community, inclusivity, and authentic celebration. This campaign is one about creating shared experience that brings people together for masqueraders and spectators to enjoy while Smirnoff loyal consumers have fun. Smirnoff recognizes that Carnival is an expression of fun, fete, and togetherness, and they are proud to celebrate it by showing up in meaningful, impactful ways that connect with the spirit of the season. Of course, they have partnered with the Gen X Carnival in Miami, and this partnership has also stand out because both brands embody the spirit of high energy celebration, creativity, and self-expression, much like the essence of Carnival itself. Smirnoff is taking that same vibrant spirit to Miami through its partnership with Gen X. So, of course, you know, Smirnoff is one of Jamaica's big brand, and one of the most innovative carnival brands is the Gen X brand, and it's across the Caribbean and its diaspora. Together, they are set to elevate the We Do Carnival mantra to new heights in Miami, blending Smirnoff's flair for high energy celebration with Gen X unmatched experience and delivery. Expect dynamic activation, signature cocktails, and a whole new level of excitement that fuses tradition with a bold modern twist. And of course, right now at Rexha Supermarket, right here in Ocheria, St. Anne, persons can enter and win. Let me talk a little bit about what their grand prize is. They can actually get a chance to win an all expense paid trip to Miami Carnival. That includes your flight, hotel, transportation, and even costume. So you'll get a chance to enjoy the full carnival experience, the music, the parade, the vibe, everything covered just for being a part of the Smirnoff We Do Carnival promotion. Of course, right here at Rexha Plaza right now, you can enter the money grab machine. So come on out, area listeners, and get into the thrilling part of the activation, where you step inside and try to grab as much vouchers as you can in a limited time. Some of the notes inside can be redeemed for real prizes on the ground instantly, discounts or product giveaways. It's also about quick hands, fast moves, and lots of fun. To try out the money machine, all you need to do is come on down to Rexha Plaza right now. Join us by 2 Smirnoff 200 ml or a Smirnoff 750 ml or a Smirnoff cocktail for a chance to win. You can also get a chance to win a 58-inch television. So today, instant prices are available here for you to win. Come on down. The money grab machine is available, and all you need to do is just simply make the purchase. 2 Smirnoff 200 ml, a 750, or even 2 Smirnoff cocktail. So that is what's going on right here at Rexha Plaza in Ocheria, St. Anne, and it's all about what Smirnoff is bringing to their consumers. You know, it is a brand, and of course, if you want to be a part of a opportunity to be that lucky winner to get an all expense paid trip to Miami Carnival, all you need to do, come on down and join us right now. Well, that's what's popping right here, and until my next link, it's back to Mutabaruka in studios.
Yes, I tell you, why them time of year, I don't know if it's our time of year now, though, Labor Day time, and enough things them people are give away, you know. I tell you, man, I love things them are give away. You see, when them don't give away them things, and the next set we are coming, tariff. tariff. Yeah. Anyway, we are going to the music here, so. We are reminded that at 4 o'clock, remember, we have this special feature here, People's Court. We bring in a lawyer, and we talk about things that affect the people of Jamaica legally and otherwise. You understand? So, why you tune in for that? So, here we go now. Is that seen as careless if the gun in the bag and next week you going to go take out the gun? I don't know if it's carelessness or she should have, since she knows that she have the gun, maybe she should have put it up in a certain way that the people them can't reach it. I don't know it go. But the little youth take out the gun and shoot at the little youth. So I don't know how they're going to treat that one there in terms of, was it carelessness or just something that just happened? Terrible, terrible thing for do happen though. Terrible, terrible thing for happen.
Hey, trouble in my mind.
It's our body. Because she has show it up to, you know. So it's not a matter of belief. A whole heap of man don't know nothing about no love. Love where? He want a peace. A peace in my dad. He must say, peace of the meat too. Like say, it's a carnivorous thing he must deal with. Anyway.
The oversight group would, from what I understand, are based in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah. But when they were doing the questionnaires, I'm just here looking on their report because I've got this online in terms of their report. So when they did their report, they spoke to people so they did a report in 2023. It wasn't just a report, it was a questionnaire in Jamaica, Barbados. They went across all of the regions where they say they want to give money to. And they got 1,000 persons in total from across those regions to take part in the questionnaire and to say what they thought about it, what they would the initiative, what they thought the money should be spent on, and so on and so forth. And that's online in their report. And I just want the Jamaican listeners to understand, Muta, when we say 100 million over 9 years in Jamaican dollars, because I had to work out, I thought, let me see what this works out in Jamaican dollars. Let me see if I can say this. 21 billion, 352 million, 180,374 and $3,200.
That is 21 billion.
That's 100 billion. That's 100 billion.
And that's over 9 years.
Yeah. So that's 100 billion. So to a Jamaican hearing now, wow, the Church of England are giving 21 billion. That sounds like a lot of money, I would imagine.
No.
But it's not when you begin to split it across countries and different actors come into play to say, no, we want this funding, we want that funding. And I'm not sure how it's going to work, and I don't. So we had a meeting on the 10th of May. It was called Let's Talk Reparations, which was put on by Black Story Partnership.
Yeah.
And they said, let's have a discussion about this and do a 3-part series. So what came out that was very clear was that people don't really have an understanding of reparations. It's not their fault. The United Nations has come up with their own sort of definition as to what is reparations. So in order for something to be classified as reparations, it has to touch on 5 points. And what they're saying is that the Church of England does not come under those 5 points. They skim close by, but they don't come under those 5 points. So the first one was origin and accountability, and so on and so forth. And then they listed 5 different types of reparation: restitution, compensation, rehabilitation, satisfaction, and guarantees of non-repetition. And so by this criteria, the Church of England, with the help of the oversight community, remember now the oversight community was made up of leading reparation activists from the UK, they too agreed that it's not reparations. So it's not just the Church of England saying this, it's the reparations movement in the UK. Certain actors came into play and they said, this is not reparations, so let's get clear as to what it actually is. This is a fund to heal and Repair. And that's why they call it the Fund for Healing, Repair and Justice.
What does that reparation mean? Does that reparation mean? The definition the definition that you just give, that is what reparation means.
Most certainly. And so I said, okay, we've just had this meeting. We're having another one at the launch of Black History Month on September the 27th in Birmingham. I said, let's bring in the Caribbean to this discussion and Africa. And let's bring in the experts from those regions who can begin to help look at this. I was hoping the organization, I asked them to bring them in for the first part, but they weren't, because of time and constraints. They weren't able to. So they're going to bring them in, hopefully, for September the 27th to really iron out. Because I said, well, what you need, number one, when they put 100 million on the table, but originally it was 430 million. So we need to know what happened to the other 330 million. Where's that gone? Yeah. Now, the Church of England is saying, well, we don't have all this money to keep, to be pulling out and giving out. Yet they sit on a fund of 10.1 billion. So part of this money that they want to give to the 100 million, they're saying for every 20 million that they give, it has to bring back 3 to 5 million. That goes into a fund that will last indefinitely. So in other words, the same way they've been able to take their money over the generations, and they now add to the 10.1 billion, they're going to do the same with this 100 million. But they're asking that other organizations come in to try and get to 1 billion.
1 billion.
Which is, not from their kitty. They're not touching their 10.1 billion, but from Barclays to come in, Lloyds to come in, and so on and so forth. But it hasn't worked so far because other groups got their own, other organizations have their own initiatives that they're spearheading.
Well,
it's a very explosive, it's very contentious, the whole thing. And I do think we're not going to proceed by just having black people in the UK setting the agenda. It has to be a collective effort. I know there's a lot of division within the reparations movement. And we need to get young people on board as well, because this is going to benefit them also into the future. So there's a lot of work to be done between now, I think, and September to see how we can get. Who do we approach in the Caribbean? In Jamaica? Who do we approach in Barbados? Yeah? Who do we approach in the Americas?
Uncle, tell the sister who brought me to Birmingham last year. Last year, maybe I was the year before. Tell her she must send back for me in September. That's what she must do. Send me back. Come back for me in September.
Not that sister. That's not the sister who's doing this one. That's another sister, Audrey. But I will pass on the message to Audrey because she did want to bring you over last year, but she didn't get to. So I'll ask her to see, especially considering that you have extensive experience within the reparations movement. But they also need to be speaking to people like Marine Shepherd.
Yes, I want Marine Shepherd
from Barbados.
You never talked to Marine Shepherd. You talked to her?
I haven't talked to her yet. I know Marine, but I haven't spoken to her about this yet.
But she must know about it, though. I mean, she's one of the top.
I asked them, I gave them all the details and said, contact these people. These are the people you need to get involved. But it was very difficult.
You contact them already.
Because there's so much, it's so much. Well, they haven't. I've given the details for them to contact them. They haven't been able to do so yet because there's so much players involved. They were just trying to nail things down this end. So we asked first, let's meet with the church commissioners and some of the persons from the oversight group, and 1 or 2 persons, English persons whose ancestors were actually involved in the enslaving of our ancestors in Jamaica. And they came along also, as well as black activists from the UK. So we all had a discussion. Unfortunately, the church commissioner representative was unable to attend at the very last minute. we're hoping that they'll come forward in September and meet. Because we don't have that sort of... We have, obviously, scholarship in the UK, but, I think you need the higher level of the Marine Shepherd who's actively giving their lives to the reparations movement. And we also need these persons to find out who are the forensic accountants, these persons with expert knowledge who can go back into historical data and say, hold on, where did you get this £100 million from?
Yeah, you come to it, you come to that.
We need the Caribbean governments need to be sending people over to do the research and look into this.
All right, we have to move now. We have to move.
All right, give thanks. Greetings to everybody in Jamaica.
Yeah, man, and just keep me intact and keep me in line. And yes, I love when you tell me certain things. Trust me. All right?
All right, give thanks to the link motor. Blessings.
Yeah, man. That was on Kobe out of Birmingham, farmer radio presenter and Pan-Africanist. Serious sister in England there, yes. So we're going go now. We have another thing a line of it.
Employers, there's still time to get back on track with 100% waiver of interest on outstanding NHD.
The legal aid clinic ensure that all Jamaicans have access to justice, regardless of their financial means. So we have a legal aid clinic. We have the executive director of the Legal Aid Council here to answer your questions about what is it. Well, she will explain the topic. That is the first thing. She will explain the topic. And then we're going to open the phone line about the legal aid clinic, what it is all about and what it have offering and all these things. So we're going to see if she's on the line here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you did it.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, Mrs. Watson.
I wouldn't miss this opportunity at all to come and speak with you.
I'm you want to talk to. All right. Executive Director Legal Aid Council. What the Legal Aid Council do? What them do?
So the Legal Aid Council, we're a government entity. We're established by law, that is the Legal Aid Act, and to ensure that all Jamaicans, especially those who cannot afford it, have access to legal representation and access to justice that you just talk about. And currently what we do is that we provide lawyers for persons in criminal cases. So now, in the beginning, I know there was a little confusion between clinic and council. So I want to explain that the Legal Aid Council is different from legal aid clinics.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. The clinics assist persons with lawyers in civil matters. Yeah. And civil matters are like legal disputes between individuals, or organizations where, people sue each other. And these matters we're referring to are matters like relating to contract, personal injury, land matters, divorce, and so on. But it's different from criminal matters which involve crime and police.
Okay, I understand. So the legal clinic, okay, all right, I understand that. So
the services you're asking.
It provides services to people who cannot go further than clinic.
No, it provides services especially for people who have criminal cases.
Yeah.
Well, we do a little more than that. So let me explain it for you. So we provide lawyers for persons who are detained or arrested and charged with a criminal offense.
Okay.
So if somebody is arrested, police come and detain them.
Yes.
We will send a lawyer who we call a duty counsel. So that duty counsel go to the station, help the person, advise them, represent them at a question and answer session or identification parade, and duty counsel will go up to the first court date because, police is not supposed to question you or put you in an ID parade without a lawyer.
Yeah.
Right. So if you can't afford it, we will provide one. And then now we also provide lawyers to assist persons to defend their case, their criminal cases. This service is offered in all courts, parish court, gun court, circuit, and court of appeal. So we'll send lawyers if you have a criminal case, and we'll send a lawyer to represent you throughout the case from beginning to end. And if you want to appeal, we'll assign a lawyer as well.
So the lawyer is who pay the lawyer?
So the lawyer, they're paid by the Ministry of Justice. Yes, the lawyers are paid by the Ministry of Justice, so they're not free. They're paid. They may not be paid the market rate, but they're paid by the ministry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we also, in addition to that, though, we offer a mobile justice service. So we have a bus on the road, and we travel in these buses, lawyers on the buses, and we travel across the island. And we make scheduled visits to targeted communities, and we go to justice centers, and we provide free legal advice and information to persons who need it.
Oh, I don't know, nobody never passed my yard yet. One who never passed the bus.
Yeah, you know what, probably you're not looking out for us.
No,
big Ministry of Justice donated by the Canadians.
Me never know all
the
of
Canadian
that.
government.
Yeah, tell me something I never know. So we have a bus where travel all around with lawyers upon it.
Yes. Free advice. You know, legal fees not cheap.
No, definitely not. That's why a whole lot of people get caught. Because you can't pay the bill and don't know where to turn and them things. So we want to talk.
I was only going to say that we give advice. So when we go on the bus, we give advice on all kinds of matters, all the contract matters, all land matters, divorce. We give advice on all those kinds of matters. Because we want to empower people. And we go to, as I tell you, we go to the disabled community. We go everywhere people need our assistance, especially those who are vulnerable and cannot, help themselves.
All right. You know that we want to see if anybody on the line why ask a question pertaining to this legal thing. Because, as I say, it's enough Jamaicans don't know how to turn, where to turn. And I never know, say, you have bus that travel with lawyers. I go around the island and get advice. I never know that. So at least, all right. So, when you say, we know where you're there. We know where you're there. Tell me, all the people.
Right. So we're at 6 Oxford Road.
No. I mean the bus.
The side of the bus. Okay. Yeah. So the bus schedule is on the Ministry of Justice website. That's moj.gov.jm. So it's on the Ministry of Justice website. So, or they can call us at the office and we tell you where we're going to be.
Oh, I have to call you at the office. And
they can call us.
And the number that is here is not the number there. Tell me the number.
It's 948.
Wait there. Let me write it down. Call me again when you're there. 948.
6999.
6999. All right.
And we also go to community-based outreach activities, such as workshops, seminars. If you any group that wants us, PTA group, club, to speak on any legal matter, just call us. Give us 4 weeks notice, and we'll be there.
I never know so them things are going on with this boss.
Yes, things happening, good things happening, man. People need to know.
Yeah. Okay.
And we also offer virtual consultations. So if you have a legal matter, you can call in to us and we'll talk to you on the phone, or you can send an email and we'll respond to it. Legal.
L-E-G-A-L.
At moj.gov.jm.
One more things. People can't hold it.
Oh,
JM. I love things. That's AID.legal at MOJ.
At moj.gov.
G-O-B?
G-O-V, gov, like government. G-O-V.
Oh, I think
.jm.
G-O-V.jm. Okay. All right. And the number is 876-948-6999.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. So we want to see if anybody up on the line now.
You want the WhatsApp too?
Yeah, man. Why everything, man?
All right. So they can we also do consultations by text messaging on WhatsApp at 505.
Wait. 505.
9375.
9375. Okay, 876.
And then.
And what?
And then there's a Ministry of Justice toll-free line. But they can call for free, so they don't have any excuse.
All right, give me the toll-free line.
888-JUSTICE.
Wait, Justice.
Easy to remember.
Yeah, but some of them people, when you say justice, they might look for the jail.
I'm going to spell it out.
Okay.
I'm going to spell it out. 888.
Yes.
587.
Yes.
8423.
888-587-8423.
Yes, that's correct.
That's it. That's the toll free.
It's toll free.
Toll free. And somebody always answer.
Yes, somebody will answer that number.
Oh, it's not that you have to call and then you have to wait. Like when you call bank, them no answer you and you have to wait. And they hear them say, please call again. Dial, press 1, press 2, press 3.
No, someone will answer it.
Yeah, but somebody's supposed to answer the bank one and them no answer it neither. It's like an automated thing. It's not an automated thing you deal with that or so.
No, I don't know. They should be able to get someone when they call the number.
No, I'm talking about the toll-free one. It's not automated.
No, as far as I know, no.
You ever call it yet?
No. But I'm told the person that called it that they've got.
You are told. Yeah, but sometimes you get through GPS before they cut off your light. Sometimes you don't get through. But all the while when you call for PI bill, you hear, please dial 1. If you are looking for that, dial 2. If you are looking for that, dial 3. And then when you dial the one where you want them say, please hold the line. We'll be back. We'll be in there after your next one in line. And them do that. So I just no say if this is the same thing. Because you don't know neither. So you
tell me. But I'm going to check it as soon as I'm finished and ensure that
see they know. That means not cost you and cost them. Because I'm going to cost you and cost them. If my listener them got call the number and say, Muta, our woman they talk about Rasta, how she tell herself to call it. I mean, I said, boy, I don't know, and I never call it yet, just like she. Anyway, all right. So we want to all right, make tackle some things as well. How long this organization? Should I call it organization?
Yeah, you can call it that.
Yeah. All right. How long it is in operation? What that? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. How long it in operation?
So it's been since year 2000, so it's 25 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, May of 2000, the law was passed. And prior to that, they used to grant legal aid enough, but only for serious offences under the Poor Prisoners Defence Act. And then they passed the Legal Aid Act to grant legal aid for children and other matters.
All right. You know a lady named Miss Flo O'Connor?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Flo O'Connor?
Yes.
She used to be a part of this legal aid thing. She is justice she deal with, or is at least a legal aid thing? I think it's the same.
I think she was doing human rights.
Yeah, human rights.
Yes.
Yeah. You know her though?
Yes. Long time ago.
Yeah, long time.
I met her a long time ago, yes.
She was very active, very, very active lady, Flo O'Connor. As a matter of fact, she used to sit in on my night program sometime when I'm not there. She used to sit in with it. All right.
Okay.
All right, we're going to take a break. No, we're not taking the break yet. We're not taking the break yet. We just want to find out something here. So
you want to know how you must access the service?
Yes.
All right. So for duty council, that is where, as soon as they get arrested, they can call, anybody can call us. A family member can call us and say you have someone who's arrested, and then we will send a lawyer. Or they can also ask the police. The person who's arrested can ask the police to call a duty council, because the police is required by law to call a duty council for someone who asks for a lawyer.
That sounds lovely, That sounds very lovely.
Yes, I want people to know that.
Yes, if you come from a certain area, and you have to tell, after police, you have to tell police to call. That's serious problem. That's serious problems.
Which is why we tell it to also tell the family members to call us, just to make sure. So the family members can call us.
Yes.
and then we will send a lawyer.
Send a lawyer. And
but
how far you send a lawyer? Suppose there's something happening at Kingston and you're St. Catherine. You have lawyers in the area?
We have lawyers all over the island. Okay. Lawyers from all over. So the lawyers on our panel, they're drawn from private practice across the entire country. Mm-hmm. So there are lawyers everywhere to assist in every parish.
At any time
to
of the
assist
night?
the person.
Any time of the night?
Well, once you call us, we will send an attorney. I'm not sure if usually at night, sometimes the police stations, they don't carry a lot of activities at night time. They don't normally do any questioning and so on. So the lawyers would normally be there during a certain time, during daytime.
You have to wait till morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because usually the jails they usually lock down the jails during a certain time.
That is your experience.
No, I mean persons are still arrested, but the lockup itself.
Yeah.
Right. They would normally have a little lockdown time.
All right. Hello.
I'm here.
Can I say Diane Watson?
Yes.
Okay, Executive Director of the Legal Aid Council. All right. Nobody up on the line, I assume. So, make her ask you a question, How you decide if somebody cannot afford a lawyer, so them come to you? How you decide that?
Yes. So, we only do that when someone wants to make an application to get a lawyer for court to try their case. And what we do, we do a means test. So we just look at their earnings and look at their expenses.
Oh, you have to go through all of that?
Yes, only for the lawyer in court. But remember, the duty comes now. Once you get arrested, we want a lawyer come to you quick. Because we don't want you to self-incriminate and get yourself in any trouble, So you don't need that one is completely free and you don't need any application. But to try the case in court, though, you need an application.
Okay. So if a man drive a Benz, 2025 Benz, and the next man drive a 2025 BMW, and then lick one another, and them come to you and say, boy, the man lick me, and the man say, you lick me, and the man say, boy, I can't afford no liar, you don't take it, you don't take that case.
Even if somebody's to get charged, because remember, if they're suing each other now, then they need to go to they need a civil matter. But if somebody gets charged, you'd have to be charged. If they're charged for dangerous driving, because we don't give legal aid for all traffic matters. No.
Okay.
Only those serious ones where you can go to jail or the fine is very heavy.
So if one of them lick the other one and get charged, whether I drive a BMW 2025 or a Benz 2025, him can still solicit your.
But we're gonna do the means test though to find out if they really need legal aid or if they can retain an attorney.
Okay.
So, we have to do the means test. And when we do that test now, sometimes we do the test and we ask persons to make a contribution towards their defense.
Okay.
Yeah, but that money goes into a contribution fund and we use it to help persons who are charged before the court to get expert assistance. So if they want like a fingerprint expert, something to prove their case, we pay for it out of that money.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I learn a lot right now, believe you me. And I'm making sure that I write down every number where you give me. And I'm not going to call the toll number. I'm going to call the number that I see on top of the page where I don't give nobody. Where I have. I'm not going to call none of the bottom number here. So I call no one cuss. I don't want to cuss. I easy for cuss.
I hope you won't have to because the number works, even if you're trying.
No, man. No, I the number with them, I see on top of the page, I go call. I call 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4 number you give me, so I not call none of them number there. Yes. Because I don't want to get vexed with you.
No, I want you to listen to the numbers work. You're going to call it 9486999. That's the one you're going to call?
No. I call the one when I see on top of the page up there, so beside your name.
Okay.
That's the one. When I call, I say, is this Mistress Watson? I ask if this is the Legal Aid Council. I ask about the Legal Aid Council. And Mrs. Watson, I call.
Okay. Very well. But I want your listeners to call the 948-6999 or the toll-free number.
Okay. Definitely.
No problem.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for that. You know, say what? I want Shamara call you back, you know.
Yeah.
Not now, but maybe next week or whatsoever. I'd love to talk to you again.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you. And it was nice talking to you too.
Yeah, man. All right. So you can't go tell your husband now. So guess who I'm talking to? The Mutabaruka.
Okay, and I hope your listeners learned something today as well.
Bro, I learn a lot. I don't care about them. I learn a lot. If them know I learn something for them business that I learn enough things. All right, give thanks.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay, yes. Okay, that was the People's Court, and we was talking to Mrs. Leanne Watson she's the executive director of the Legal Aid Council. So, a music news time, you know. Music news time, yes. No?
Has been released from a Netherlands prison. It is said that the rumors started when entertainer Sprague Benz posted a photo of Jacure with the caption, "On the road again." But according to her sources, his case is set for June 18, 2025. At this hearing, the judge will determine whether Dutch prosecutors can pursue an attempted murder charge against him after he was acquitted of that charge. Jacure, who has been in detention in Amsterdam, was convicted in March 2022 for the lesser charge of attempted manslaughter and sentenced to 6 years in prison. The conviction stems from the October 2021 stabbing of a Dutch concert promoter after unpaid performance fees. So no truth to the rumors so far based on what we understand, and of course according to the case, it is set for June 18. Reignite the spirit of the roots reggae with the highly anticipated return of Joe Hicks' Legacy Tribute happening on Tuesday, June 3 at the Bob Marley Museum. This year's staging carries special significance as it marks what would have been the 85th birthday of Joe Hicks, affectionately known as the father of reggae, a pioneering force in Jamaican music. Hicks not only shaped the sound of the genre, but mentored some of its most legendary voices, including Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, as well as Bunny Wailer. In a release shared with IRFM, organizers emphasized the full circle moment of hosting the event at 56 Hope Road, a place Hicks once called home and where his musical teachings helped birth a global movement. The tribute is expected to be a powerful one. Of course, live music, rich storytelling, and celebration of Hicks' huge impact. The lineup will feature both local and international performers, all honoring Hicks through music and memories. Fans around the world can also tune in as the event will be live streamed at www.joehicksreggae.com. Hey, party fans, draw closer. Attorney Reid is up for the 411 and what's popping for this weekend.
And then come and take them picture. Them look good. Entertainment by Overdose, Colville, Bishop Escobar, Licorice. I don't know right out of Plantation Cove. And patrons can get ticket out of Bling Avina Ochi, Texaco gas station and online. Those are the only outlets leave with ticket. But I don't know me in a high spirit because I don't know so I wake up for breakfast. It's going to be a good event tomorrow. The patrons just have to come out early. And it's an 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. event. I don't know, them probably get some extra time. But I love the patrons to come out early and enjoy their full money.
That's right. Music by Bishop Escobar, Mixmaster, Overdose, Licorice. Admission $4,000 early bird. Tier 1 $5,000 pre-sold. Tier 2 $7,000 at the gate for Tier 3 as well, and food inclusive event. Also happening, Ray and Nephew, Jamaica Premier League Super Final, Friday, May 23. Owen Hill, CEO of Professional Football Jamaica Limited, promoters of Jamaica Premier League, tells us more. Continuing Wednesday afternoon's testimony, of course, in the second week of the Rap Moguls Federal Sex Trafficking and Racketeering trial in New York City. So Kaplan was asked by the prosecution about carrying cash for Diddy. He said he took some $50,000 onto a private jet and said he once picked up $10,000 US at the Western Union on behalf of Coombs Enterprises. Asked about Diddy's long-term relationships, he said he was aware of girlfriends Cassie and Gina and of Kim, as in the mother of Diddy's children, Kim Porter. He was also asked whether or not if he had intervened when he witnessed violence between Diddy and Cassie. He responded, "My career." Kaplan described a particular incident on a private jet flight with him in Las Vegas when an episode between the couple occurred. He testified he heard glass breaking. He said Cassie stayed in the back of the plane and Diddy came up and asked him to get creams to conceal bruises on her face. Kaplan said he later paid for those supplies using a corporate credit card. He said he left the company because he didn't think he should be involved in covering things up and fixing those types of things. In addition to his father, he had prostate cancer. So the case is still going on. The trial is still going on with Sean P. Diddy Combs. Keep it locked to the nation's number one.